Hey, what's up, Bruno? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I don't remember this intro music. This is new. Oh man, this brings back memories. Yes, in a sense. The creators of the game actually gave the fan community the source code for the 3DO release of this game, and said fans just reported the game for free. Like, the creators gave them the code for free, and so they ported the game to basically all modern OSs as a free download. Pretty fantastic of them. This happened a long time ago too. This thing, at least 10 years ago they did this. Did a lot of really nice upgrades to the game. Got some of the original composers and a lot of new folks to come and do a remix, like a brand new soundtrack. Just overall, like a really fantastic port. Yeah. Well, this was like long before Kickstarter. This was like early to mid 2000s. So I'm sure if this had been something that happened now, yeah, they probably would have gone that route. Oh man, I miss this 70s art style. Yeah, you're not wrong. It does have that kind of vibe. Especially like the online series and their designs. Yeah, here we go. I'm not sure I like this opening song though. Kind of prefer the original. But I specifically wanted to try this out with like the brand new soundtrack. Oh, I kind of like this. Alright, let's see if I can remember what to do. I mean, I remember the first little bit of the game pretty thoroughly. Pretty obvious point is, per the plot, start by dropping on Earth. Or not! Oh no! Gravity right is... It's not that easy this early. I need some ship upgrades badly.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Ur-Quan. You are trespassing within Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Ur-Quan. Disobedience will be punished.
Well, that's a nice hello. Check out Earth. I know I'm supposed to go to that starbase, but... Alright, you can't scan Earth. Or dispatch a lander. For some pretty obvious reasons. I do not need to see the star map right now. Or my manifest.
Attention unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Our hyperwave broadcast is extremely weak. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
No, this is the Starship Vindicated, but we stand ready to assist you. I forgot, you can rename your ship and your captain name, and I'm not going to do that. I'll just go to the defaults.
The Starship what? Never mind, look. We won't last much longer. Here's our situation. According to our oath of fealty to the Ur-Quan, we must maintain the starbase, but we have no space vessels of our own, and the shield prevents us from contacting Earth, so we're totally dependent on the Ur-Quan supply vessels for everything we need up here. We know there's a hierarchy base on the surface of the moon, but we can't contact them. The Ur-Quan were supposed to resupply the base at regular 5-year intervals, but we haven't received anything in almost 8 years. What we don't recycle, we can usually synthesize, but to do so we need replacement radioactives for our generator energy cores. If you could bring us some radioactive elements, we can fabricate the cores ourselves. Are you willing to help us?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, I'll make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't do justice at all. Which is kind of what happened when you have a video game that was originally made in 1991, and then port the game to the 3DO, giving it completely new music and voices at the same time, but not change any of the 1991 animation. I don't know, I feel like there's a charm to the original one, though. But yeah, you're right, it does kind of clash with the voices. Alright, what we got? I will dispatch a lander. Oh, right. Those guys. There's also a base somewhere here. Take out everything while I'm out here. But this is not where I need to go to get the cores they're talking about. I need to go to Mercury, if I remember correctly. That's at least where the good stuff is. These controls are rough. It's like up moves forward, and left and right change your location, or your angle. Discovered an alien base and have explored its interior. The installation must have been abandoned many years ago, but great care has been taken to make it appear active. Life support systems are functioning, fusion generators are at full output, and robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the lunar surface, bulldozing moon dust into random piles. In addition, we have found the installation's hyperwave locked in the transmit mode, endlessly playing the same alien recording. Although we cannot translate the message, our Xenotech ensign Rigby believes the message is some kind of alert or mayday broadcast. The base is filled with useful materials and equipment. We will scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. It wasn't done! Come on! Let's get this last bit. I remember this early in the game, you just need to get everything you possibly can, minerals-wise. You never really get a bigger lander, but you get more landers. You can store, like, 3 or 4, I think, on your ship. And you can outfit them with like a lot of awesome things to make it easier to survive whenever you land on planets like the one we're about to go to. Mercury is not the most safe planet to be landing on, but as I said earlier, the really good minerals are there, so that is where we're going. Very slowly. Oh, man. Let me turn that off. Right. Really only slow just getting out of orbit of, like, the immediate planet you're in. I mean, you're still sort of slow. I know from experience you can go a lot faster. No, I'm not going to Venus. That's a horrible idea. There we go. But just once you're in planet view like this, it's so slow. For now. Alright. Lots of good stuff. You have to be very careful though, so we are... Oof. Immediate takeoff. Getting dispatched too quick. Oof. Just landing like right near where the stuff is at. Oh. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Sorry, gotta figure this out. So it's like it's double pressing the button. I'm not sure why. Well, let me try this. Okay. Using the keyboard for that one works for now. I will try and figure that out later. Alright, we're good. Can leave all the iron behind. Don't really need any of that. Okay, now back to Earth. You know what? No. Hold on. Let me sequence break a little bit and go to Pluto first, because I know I will need to go there. And then come back to Earth. I can't remember where Pluto actually is on this map, though. Absolutely. What little I remember of where I can sequence break. Most of this game is like super open-ended. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. So the idea of sequence breaking really only applies here at the beginning, where there's like a specific set of 3 tasks you need to do before your first fight. Once you have gotten to the point where the starbase allows you to dock there and like do all your upgrades and stuff like that, then yeah, you can do whatever you want, go wherever you want. Sequence breaking as a concept doesn't really make sense at that point. But hey, let's go ahead and do it for now. Since I can. Let's go pick up that iron out there. I don't really need iron, it's not gonna... Oh, that's that guy. Okay, let's go this way first. Let's get this. Oh, I think they sell for a good bit. You can talk to Home Grits. Mayday from surface. We have come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain, they killed Kowalski, Fritz, Chin, O'Donnell, Luigi, and all 3 of the Lieberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunner can't penetrate the ship's hull armor. We are initiating emergency launch procedures.
Attention, big, mean hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty, Captain Whiffle. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spatiwa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spotty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spotty, is Happy Muffy Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt.
I don't know what I should pick. I remember things go well almost no matter what you choose here, but... I'll go with the first one. Identify yourself or be destroyed.
Of course. As I said, I am Captain Photo of the Spotty Lordship Star Runner. Our sensors have tracked your entry into the system, which you are no doubt here to conquer. And while you are certainly welcome to do so, we would be greatly appreciative if you would please just go away and forget this star system ever existed. If you don't go, it will greatly complicate our master-slave relationship with the Ur-Quan, who stationed us here to watch over the Earthlings.
We understand that sometimes these tragic misunderstandings happen. We grieve but are not bitter.
Phew, thanks. For a minute there, I thought you were going to kill me.
What are you doing here on Pluto?
About 20 years ago, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved. They made a valiant effort against the superior Ur-Quan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Ur-Quan armada, right up to the point at which the Ur-Quan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them.
So what are you doing here on Pluto?
When the Ur-Quan armada entered the system to subjugate formerly the Earthlings, the Ur-Quan presented the humans with the standard slave options. Join the hierarchy as combat roles and retain some autonomy, including the right to travel through space, or become a fellow species and return to free atomic savagery on the surface of their homeworld, encased for all time beneath an impenetrable force shield. The humans chose the latter option, and so were swiftly imprisoned on the surface of Earth. But the Ur-Quan didn't trust them to obey the restrictions, so they chose a small group of hierarchy combat starships from the Inlet and Titan fleets to create the so-called Earth Guard and station them at a base on Earth's moon.
Tell me what you're doing on Pluto now.
Originally, we were stationed on Earth's moon, which made us Spotty a bit uneasy because with each passing day we grew more and more worried about the sneaky Earthlings making a surprise attack. So the Illrat kept telling us that it was impossible since the Earthlings had no ships or weapons whatsoever. That made us feel a bit better, but when the Illrat left, again we grew fearful and decided to make a strategic redeployment to Mars. Later on we decided it would be prudent to relocate to Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, then later Saturn's moon, Titan, and finally here to Pluto.
What happened to the Ur-Rat station in the system?
The Ur-Rat contingent were supposed to be the toughest ridge crest, the most rigid flipper, yes, the backbone of the Earth Guard force. But they departed the system en masse not long after the last Ur-Quan dreadnought vanished from this region of space. They claimed to have received a direct order from their gods of evil and darkness, who had grown dissatisfied with the Ur-Rat's passivity and wanted them to kill or at least torture someone soon. Personally, I believe they just got bored and went off to have some fun.
When do you expect the Ur-Rat to return?
Well, when they were pushing up into hyperspace 18 years ago, We asked them that very question, and I think they said something to the effect of, real soon.
What is happening at the base on Luna then?
We decided that if the Earthlings figured out we had abandoned the base on Luna, they would be more likely to try something sneaky. So, we rigged up some old service androids and ordered them to drive around on the lunar surface in bulldozers, endlessly pushing around the same piles of dirt. In addition, we connected the base's local radio transmitter to an audio Melnorme fun rum called Winky's Happy Night, hoping they would think we were still there.
Oh my god. What happened to the other Spathy ships?
Over the past years, it became necessary to redeploy strategically some of our Earth-powered forces to our homeworld in case of a sudden surprise attack by a vicious, unrelenting alien race which we Spathy call the Ultimate Evil!
How many crew do you have aboard?
Thousands, that is to say scores and perhaps even hundreds of my brethren stride through the corridors of this specially modified, super-efficient, mass-destruction-oriented starship, which could lay siege to an entire planetary system should we choose to do so, which, fortunately for you, we have decided not to do today.
Aha. Hundreds? Come
I
on.
am undone. You are far too clever for a poor Spathy like me, and now I must submit to your superior alien intellect. I guess I am not revealing any truly important secrets if I tell you that each of my species' lunar-class void ships typically holds 30 Spathy crewmen, though at present my vessel, the Star Runner, is not up to full complement due to the needs of my homeworld in their resistance against the Ultimate Evil. And in fact, my vessel is somewhat understaffed right now, seeing as how I am the only Spathy on board, which is a bit frightening, as I am sure you can understand.
Who or what is this ultimate evil?
As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent.
Why are you still here, Captain Flippo?
Since it was our most powerful and unforgiving masters, the Ur-Quan, who stationed us here, we knew it would be grossly stupid to disobey them completely, but we decided it would be okay to send just one ship home. We used one of our most ancient and solemn rituals, Poon Taffy, to pick the lucky ship. Then, some months later, we decided that it wouldn't really hurt if we sent one more ship home. And then later we sent another, and then another. Well, you get the idea. Alas, as fate would have it, when the final ritual was performed, I, Barriffo, was left here alone. For as even the most immature in wrestling knows, there must always be one Spathy who picks the short top runs.
Where are the Ur-Quan now?
Our masters don't really keep us very well informed about their goings-on, so that all we know is that immediately after the subjugation
Probably.
of the last alliance race, the Hut, I think, the Ur-Quan gathered their dreadnoughts and departed for the edge of the galaxy, commanding us to obey the slave laws or face their wrath when they returned.
Do you know anything about the other alien races?
We only know bits and pieces of what happened to each race. For instance, when defeated, the Yahat joined the hierarchy as combat thralls, while the Cyrene chose to be slave-shielded on a planet in the Bug Squirt star system.
The what?
No, that's not right. I forget its name. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the Shofixti. They were utterly wiped out in a gigantic blaze of glory.
What do you mean, blaze of glory? What happened to the Shofixti?
The Shofixti were half feral, as you know, having been uplifted by the Yahat just a few decades before the start of the war. Given their habit of detonating those suicidal so-called glory devices in combat, it came as no particular surprise to me when, upon the arrival of the Ur-Quan Primary Task Force at their homeworld, the Shofixti caused their sun to explode in a colossal supernova, destroying the entire planetary system, and not incidentally dozens of Ur-Quan dreadnoughts.
What about yourself, Whiffo?
Me? You mean me, personally? Well, I have you to ask. I was born a poor green incrusting, the youngest child of a family of 18,487. My male parents had to work hard to support us, very hard. But each of my brothers and sisters and I tried to help out to make ends meet. The female parent was kind and sweet to all of us. Why, she once even called me by name. She said, what a treat, a golden memory. I swiftly matured into a fine example of my species with my parents' assistance. Achieved independence. Specifically, they pried me from the door jam and rolled me into the street. Thus prepared, I set out to make my fortune. I had great dreams in those days. Yes, great dreams. I knew that someday I would be vastly rich, wealthy enough to afford a large, well-fortified mansion. Surrounding my mansion would be vast tracts of land through which I could slide at any time I wished. Of course, one can never be too sure that there aren't monsters hiding just behind the next bush. So I would plant trees to climb at regular, easy-to-reach intervals. And being a spotty of the world, I would know that some monsters climb trees, though often not well, so I would have my servants place in each tree a basket of perfect stones. Not too heavy, not too light, just the right size for throwing at monsters. I was thinking about what color the stones would be painted, aqua, mauve, or magenta, when a vegetable cart came careening down the street outside my house, and knocked me unconscious. When I awoke, I was aboard the void ship Star Runner, headed for Earth. Apparently, I had been out of my head for quite some time after the accident, and with the assistance of some kind strangers, had been relieved of my powers and convinced to join the Navy, where I have been unpleasantly employed for the last 25 years.
Wow, that took a different turn than what I was expecting. The galaxy teems with threatening monsters. Are you happy here, alone and vulnerable?
How true, Captain, how true! In truth, just between us, during the past 7 years, I have been quite ill at ease, and yet now I find myself enjoying your company. This witty dialogue and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threatened me with death.
Okay, sure. I'm sure you feel a lot safer if you were with us. Come on, Flippo, join our fleet.
Happy days and jubilation! I discard all prejudice and hesitations and accept and celebrate your offer of protection and your undying commitment to my well-being. I must wax melancholy for just a moment, though, and make sure you understand that any other spotty ships we meet at large in the galaxy are not going to be quite so responsive to your friendly gestures as myself, since they bear more heavily the yoke of Ur-Quan enslavement and are also apt to talk themselves out of allying with a totally unknown alien, which I, having been left here alone, cannot do. Welcome me aboard, Captain.
Alright. And now I am a little bit more prepared for the fights I'm probably going to get into as I travel the galaxy here. That was it for sequence breaking. We'll go back to Earth now. You can expect a lot of similar type of humor in this game. It is very much in the mold of the old Starflight games. The people that created this game and its prequel, honestly, we're huge fans of that, and it's sort of like an expansion of that style of game. Speaking of, let's save. Yeah. So I know a fight is coming up in a second. Play it safe.
Did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores?
Go ahead. Ready to
We're
transfer.
initiating transfer of radioactives, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain?
I'm Captain Zelnick of the Starship Vindicator. We are the survivors of a Star Control Science Research Team to the Vela Star System.
Star Control Science Mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward Front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Vela, I would have heard about it.
The mission was highly secret.
You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Vela Star System, yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain, if you say it's true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying? And why are you here? What do you want from us?
We've returned to Earth to give you the technological secrets of the precursors and to help you fight the hierarchy.
Fight the Ur-Quan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead. So day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down. But over the years I spent so much of my time struggling, down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means to be free, to hate our Ur-Quan masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years. Captain, your offer is intriguing. It's tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology, we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war. Consider the consequences if you should fail. The Ur-Quan won't just punish us here on the station, they'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well. Before I commit this station to helping you attack the Ur-Quan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what it takes to oppose the hierarchy. I'll make you a deal. If you can eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer.
Well, here's where the sequence breaking came in handy. We found the base, but it was abandoned years ago.
I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to their incoherent broadcast, and we never even guessed. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
By the fetid breath of the Dark Twin Kazon, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Ur-Quan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Humans are prey animals.
Oh yeah, the different fonts are great.
And helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship. And therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Ur-Quan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses.
Where the hell did you come from?
Since you will soon be dead, I will gladly explain. We have spent many years gleefully preying on the Pakunk. They are a pitiful, easily killed species. And we would have continued in this divine worship of Dogar and Kazon, but we required additional crew members and repairs to our cloaking device. So we departed the Jiglass constellation and set course for home. But before we had reached our region of space, we detected the passage of a nearby vessel, the Ur-Quan drone. It informed us about you, so here we are. And now, you die!
Don't know about that. Well, it has been 15 years since I played this game, so this might go very badly, but... Okay, no, he only has one person. We're not using that. Let's just go in all guns blazing. Yeah. Usually goes pretty well in the...
What a beautiful sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. I guess you've shown that you can handle yourself in battle, Captain.
I need upgrades,
so
though.
My last reservation about helping you has been
Come on, give me a hand.
I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Ur-Quan. We may get our atoms rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain, we're going to try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain?
That's a very accurate... Yeah, it's like all the battles are like that, shooting in the middle of a starfield around a planet. Visual now over here. There's resource management, but there's also... No, I feel like you could fit the rest in a visual novel. I like this. We will slowly build our strength, unify an allied Starfleet, and bring the Ur-Quan to their knee equivalents.
A sensible plan, Captain. Let's get to work. Good luck. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming it. So, what will it be?
Go classic. New Alliance of Free Stars.
Okay, that sounds pretty inspiring. So be it.
Basically.
The New Alliance of Free Stars. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so let's get to work.
And in fact, a lot of people who played the original Mass Effect that had played this were like, oh yeah, this is like a 3D version of Star Control.
We have successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into our fabricator system, and as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers rigged up some for you and each of your escorts. Now, you should be able to escape from a bad situation with the touch of a button. But there is a cost, however. The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet. Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions how this starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask.
Offload minerals. Get some money.
The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Ur-Quan.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and choose this. Just FYI, there's a lot that he's going to talk about, so this will take a bit. Before proceeding, I need some additional background information.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
Would you elaborate on your facilities here at the starbase?
We can modify your precursor ship, build additional combat vessels, and supply you with fuel and crew.
What can you do to enhance and modify the Vindicator?
Our engineers and precursor specialists agree with the scientists from your world that your starship was designed to be a workhorse vehicle, which can be easily reconfigured for different missions by adding or swapping self-contained equipment packs, which we call modules. The modules we can build right now are thruster units, which make your ship move faster, attitude jets, which allow you to rotate the ship more quickly, crew pods, which provide life support facilities for up to 50 additional crew members, storage bays, which increase your ship's cargo capacity for mineral resources, fuel tanks, which hold an additional 50 units of fuel, dynamos, which feed energy into your combat energy batteries, improving your weapon's rate of fire. And last but not least, ion bolt guns, combat weaponry, the exact function of which depends on its location aboard the ship. When put in the first or front module slot, it fires a single shot forward. When put in the second slot, it fires 2 shots, spread to the left and right of center. When put in the third slot, it fires 2 shots directly, left and right. And when put in the last or rear slot, it fires a single shot straight backwards.
How will I get fuel?
This base is designed to service hierarchy ships. Fortunately, your flagship uses the same stabilized antimatter technology as hierarchy vessels and will be able to synthesize what you need. However, due to the size of your ship, we'll have to produce vast quantities of fuel, which will be a substantial drain on our resources.
How can I assemble a fleet of fighting ships?
Our shipyard facilities are sophisticated and fully automated, permitting a handful of Starbase personnel to do the same job as 500 vac-suited construction workers. However, the only designs that we had in our computers were incomplete hierarchy ship designs. Things looked grim until one of the officers came forward with an amazing story. Even though the Ur-Quan destroyed every Earthling cruiser in the fleet nearly 20 years ago, one of my maintenance engineers was a Starship production assistant at the Detroit shipyard. When Earth was conquered, she was ordered to destroy all ship construction databases, but she secretly made copies of the blueprint discs and then kept them with her ever since. These discs contain all the data we need to build as many Earthling cruisers as you want, provided you, Captain, can supply the large amounts of mineral resources required to build those vessels. In theory, Captain, we could build alien starships here if we had designs for them. However, it's a well-known fact that alien vessels just can't be flown in combat without native starship captains at the helm.
Notice the Earthling cruiser. I have one in my escorts along with Fufo there. It is very obviously like the Star Trek Enterprise. That is what they themed all their ships after. How will we acquire additional personnel for my ship?
We have almost 2,000 highly motivated, skilled professionals aboard this starbase, and every single one of them wants a berth aboard your starship. However, each hand we lose to your ship means less manpower here at the starbase, and this is reflected in the crew RU cost. As long as you don't lose too many crew members to combat or planet exploration, the RU cost will remain static. But we have only so many warm bodies on this starbase, and if your needs for crew grow beyond a certain point, the cost could increase dramatically.
Would you please explain your resource allocation system?
As you know, Captain, we've committed the entire output of this station to building your flagship and your battle fleet into the strongest force possible. However, our resources are very limited, and we feel you must decide how we are to spend our effort and materials. To aid you in making these decisions, we have implemented a resource allocation scheme. We provide you with a numerical assessment of the station's resources and ascribe a cost to each task we can perform and each device we can build. It's up to you to decide how you're going to spend your resource units, or RU as we call them. To acquire more RU, you must bring resources back to the starbase. These resources can be either in the form of mineral ores gathered from planet surfaces or already refined metals and other valuable materials from the wreckage of enemy starships.
What kind of resources are most valuable to our mission?
The most straightforward way you can accumulate resource units is to bring mineral ores back to this starbase. There are probably enough resources in just the nearby dozen stars to build your ship into a powerful battleship or to create a strong task force of combat vessels. I would also recommend that you build several additional storage bays. When gathering minerals, focus on cleaning out one star system at a time. This way you minimize the cost of travel through hyperspace.
What use are our planet lander's sophisticated lifeform analysis features?
While I respect your search for abstract knowledge, frankly, Captain, in our present circumstances, I see little use for such data here. Perhaps you can make use of biological information elsewhere.
I know exactly where else to go. You've answered my questions on this topic.
What else can I tell you?
I'd like some historical data.
What aspect of history, Captain?
I'd like to know about the other starfaring races.
Which group of aliens?
The members of the Old Alliance.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Which race?
We're gonna go through all of them. Man, this is a lot. That's enough.
What other group of aliens are you interested in? Would you like information on any other aspect of history? Sure. Anything else? Fine. Is there anything else you need?
Nah, let's go ahead.
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
There's a lot of good backstory to be heard in his stuff, but that's just like a lot of stuff to sit here and listen to when I could be actually playing the game, so. Let's see. I definitely need more fuel. Like a lot. Actually, you know what? Sorry, one second. Probably gonna freeze the screen for a second while I Alt-Tab. Hey, what's going on, Danny? Let me see. I have a guide up because I'm just not gonna. This game is like massive. Hey, Zen and Boz, man, got the whole Swag Fam crew here. Well, not the whole Swag Fam crew. Yeah. Okay, Sakurai. All right, there we go. Let me. How am I gonna do this? Can't undock this. I can do that, but sorry, 1 second, trying to organize some stuff. Oh, nice. Anything you plan on doing at your next concert? Your next virtual concert? I think what I actually need to do is send this to my phone so I can keep chat on this monitor and play the game on this monitor. So get my guide up, see where I got. I know I need to go to Jupiter and Mars, mine some of their moons. Be most efficient here. All right, let's see. Know that. Yeah. Forget what my max fuel rate is right now. Oh, 60. Okay, good to know. Let's see what models I want to add. Awesome. Well, I hope Boz approves it. Let's see. Ooh, those are expensive. Oof. I think I need at least one crew pod for now. Maybe lose some fuel. That's probably fine because I'm about to do a lot of exploring in the star system, so. One crew thing is probably fine. Anything else I need right now? Cool, man. Once, I'm not going to be playing this for too much longer, so expect a raid on this side into your stream. Probably for the storage bay here. And I think that's enough for now. I really need to figure out that double click. Alright. Add some crew. Just max out. And then flip them back up. That's fine. Save again. This double click is horrible. I'm curious too, honestly. Alright, so according to this guide I have on my phone, I need to go to Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. Wow. Let's start with Mars. Gonna mine Mars from some minerals here and then hit up Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune's moons. That should give me a lot to start with. Gonna outfit my ship a little better after that. Probably still gonna be mostly iron, which isn't gonna help a lot, but that is better than nothing. Low temp, tectonic class 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Should be safe to just land in a random spot and drive. Won't be like super dangerous earthquakes all over the places I go. Not like Mercury was. Oh, okay. Aluminum, bismuth. Some good stuff here. There's much better minerals to be found elsewhere in the galaxy, but we're probably going to be sticking just in the solar system for the stream. Start exploring properly next week, I think. Oh, no! Oh, wait. It's fine. I forgot. You can pick up after. You can only hold so much in your lander, like when you drop, but go back to the ship, put it in your storage bay, and then you can immediately land again, so it's not too bad. Alright. Jupiter next. Jupiter's first and second moons. And all the moons of Saturn and Neptune. Wow, okay. Let's head up here first. Since it's right here. Hey, Nosh. Okay, now I do almost have the entire Swag family here. You missed some hilarity. I'll have to link the VOD later, because I spent the entire first half of the stream, Bruno knows what I'm talking about, chatting up visual novel style with a particular alien who was absolutely hilarious, and we think you would have enjoyed watching. So I'll be sure to link that later. Oh no! All this lightning. I mean, not a whole lot, but right now my lander is so low leveled. Wow. Like, oh my god. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Drop, pick up the item. Immediately go. That's the safest way. That's what I get for not looking at the weather before I drop. Grab these two and go. Alright. Kind of missing some rings, aren't you? That is supposed to be Saturn, ain't it? Alright. That is Neptune over there. I already hit Pluto, so... Class 2 and 1, not bad. It's super low temp, so no fires. Oh, it's not a lot here. Hopefully by next stream I figure out this this double tapping problem. I feel like that's probably just the game's joystick controls are conflicting with joy to key, probably. But I'll figure it out. There's like 4 or 5 different songs for exploring planets. This is definitely one of my favorite ones right here. Jupiter and Uranus to go, and then we'll go back to Earth and dump these minerals. And ideally get some thrusters, because this is taking forever to explore the star system. Ah, so ridiculous. Thrusters and attitude jets, that's what I need the most right now. That and crew and fuel, I guess. What do we got? Class 4, yeah. Okay, we're playing this safe. We're gonna drop and then immediately bounce back out. Take it a bit at a time. Well, it's not too bad, actually. As long as I just keep an eye, just immediately... Oh, well, I gotta go anyway. I'll just immediately bounce as soon as something gets too close to me. I think I should be okay. really need the lander upgrade so I can carry more of this stuff. But that's gonna take a while. So I know where to get them from. It's pretty close, actually. Alpha Centauri system. There's a special vendor that we will meet there. But that particular vendor does not take minerals for payment. There's other stuff in the game you gotta get for that one. But that's the vendor who sells, like, the lander upgrade, like, schematics, basically. And similar other schematics, so... Class 2, not bad. I feel like I should just be able to stay on the planet. Safe enough. Yeah, this is fine. I think especially this part, Bruno, was what made people think, oh, this is like Mass Effect is just Star Control 2 in 3D. Because the whole lander thing, landing on a planet and looking for, like, minerals and special items, it's like 100% Mass Effect just totally did that again. And it did it pretty well, but yeah, it still made Mass Effect feel like a 3D version of this old game. But it was okay, because this old game is a fantastic game, and Mass Effect, like, was equally as good, if not better, so people were okay with it in the end. I should have guessed something like that was going to be coming out of somebody's mouth when I mentioned Mass Effect. Okay, not a whole lot here. So the interesting thing about this game is that there's actually a time limit that the game does not tell you about. I know because I played the game like 8 million times over the 30-ish years I've played it. Even though I haven't played it in 15 years, I played it very thoroughly. And the time limit is... Let me just come over here. There's hints about it over the course of the game. And to be honest, I can't remember exactly. I think it's either 3 in-game years or 4 in-game years. But at one of those points, things start going really badly, and you only, like, have maybe another month or 2 to just finish everything up before you just get a game over. It's generally not a problem. The game is huge, but there's enough hints and stuff everywhere throughout the game that on your first playthrough, having never played the game before, you might run up against that deadline, but usually you don't really run into it. It's not too bad. But it is a thing you have to worry about. And so those of us who play this game a lot will just, like, make a habit of skipping a lot of the stuff of the galaxy and everything you could possibly see in it, and just getting the most important stuff done quickly, just so that we don't have to risk any of that. It's still a great game, but that's the one downfall, or the one downside to it, honestly. It could have done without... Well, it's not that it could have done without the time limit, more that it just could have... Oh, no, 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 no! No! I don't want to leave the star system yet. It could have admittedly done with, like, more obvious hints toward it. You can pick it up, but it would have been better for everybody involved, I think. Especially for new players, if... Oh, there's nothing here. I don't know why there's no moons. Think I would know that. But yeah, it would have been better for all the new players if they would have gotten more obvious hints toward that, so they didn't have to get surprised by it, because, like I said, most people will pick it up, but it is absolutely possible to not have any idea that's coming and get very unpleasantly surprised. Yeah, that's right, I did stop by Mars, so that's pretty much it. Let's go back to Earth. No, no! Ah, this game's gravity, I swear. It's so hard to control. Yeah, I was mentioning this earlier. Up is to go forward, and left and right is to rotate. So it just becomes very difficult to properly angle yourself.
Greetings, Captain. I'm ready to assist you.
Have some minerals.
Not a bad job, Captain. Be careful out there, Captain.
Alright, I did all that already. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and fill the crew up for this dude. Oh, right. I lost some people when I was landing on that one moon that had all the the lightning strikes. Alright. Now I have enough to comfortably fill up on the fuel. Any other modules I want to... Probably use another lander, just to play it safe. And get another thruster. Alright, save. Double click. It's killing me. Alright, now let's go for the fun stuff. Let's explore the galaxy a bit. I'm going to head to 1-star system. Let me see exactly where it was. Just go ahead and mark it now. It's down here. There we go. Turn on autopilot. Let's see if I can actually make it through hyperspace without running into anything. Half the time you can't, but... I do like this remix. Like, the original hyperspace theme for this game is amazing. Like, one of the best 1991 composed video game songs I've heard in my life, and I will link that in appropriate channels in Discord later. But this remix is from the same guy who wrote the original song. He did this remix 10 to 15 years ago, more like 10. And I was really impressed with the remix too. So I'm coming here specifically to only mine this 5th planet. Get some good materials here. And then I'm heading to Alpha Centauri, where I can also get some good materials, but I will encounter that other vendor I was talking about. See what we got here. Okay, Class 1 tectonics, we're good. Super cold, no fires. Apparently neutronium is like really, really good and expensive minerals, so not a lot, but it will give me a solid amount of money next time I'm at the starbase. Alright. I'm just going to Alpha Centauri, pretty sure. Yep. I do have to actually mine 2 planets in that system. 3 and 8. See what I can get there. I'm actually going to talk to the vendor in Alpha Centauri and mine those planets, and then I will probably quit for the evening. I hope next week that I can actually get home at a decent time and start streaming at 7. It's so late today because of work troubles. But I'd like to play this for a bit more next week, because this game is really amazing, and I miss it, and I forgot how good it was, and I'm like really excited, honestly, to play this game again. So, what planets? He might come at for me in a second anyway. 3 and 8. Kind of got to count the orbits here. 8 is over here. 3 is that blue one over there. Okay. Let's start mine this, then I guess I'll talk to him, then I'll come back to the third planet. I know next on my to-do list is actually not to go back to Earth at this point after I finish in this one, but to move on to like the next major alien race I need to ally with and talk to them. I think I might be able to get their ships after chatting with them initially. I can't remember for sure. Okay, this is a dangerous planet, so let's land, pick stuff up, and bounce immediately. Oof. Fires everywhere, God. No, you will not get to see Garrus. I can't think of... There's not really any enemies in this, or any aliens in here that are like that, that are like Garrus, like his race, I feel like. There's some very interesting aliens, but nothing like exactly like him, so unfortunately. This is a super dangerous planet. Eesh. Ooh. I can't believe I made it out of there without losing a single person. Alright. Let's go talk to Mr. Melnorme here. Unfortunately, you cannot ally with the Melnorme. They are traders only. So the only thing you can do with them is pay for stuff, get stuff, sell stuff. That's it. Ooh. Well, I might as well go ahead since he didn't immediately come after me. You can play the Melnorme in the battle mode. This game has battles, which Bruno has seen the first fight, but this is the original music that played on every single planet that you scanned and sent landers down to in the original game. And in this version of the game, there's like 5 different songs, and this is just one of them. But I love this original song, so I'm just going to let it play for a bit while I look through my guide here. I don't think you're going to break Doug with this song. This is a pretty straightforward song to tackle, I feel like. I feel like I gotta link this entire soundtrack in all the Rays Discords now. Both the originals and the remixes. It's all so good. Okay, pretty much just loops, so let's get out of here. So I misjudged. That is actually not the third. Oh, that's the fourth. Which means there's probably like a Mercury-like orbit that I didn't notice super close to the sun. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So let's scoot over here to planet 3. Mine there. See if I can aim this right. Ah, yeah, nice. Getting a little better at the remembering how to to do stuff. The muscle memory here. Class 3 and 2. Ooh, 658. So there's gonna be fires all over the place here too. Wonderful. Start up here. Oof. Okay, only lost 3 people, not bad. I feel like I should save my game at this point. Just to be safe. Well, I lost 4. That's still not bad. The funny part is, I'm being careful not because of all the crew that are dying, but because landers can get expensive. I feel like that's not the right point of view, but... And they're only 500 RU, but like, if you have to keep buying landers over and over again because you kept screwing up your landing, and like landing in bad weather, and then you'll lose a lot of money pretty quick, so... All the way down here? Come on. Okay. That was not bad at all. Let's save. Go back down to that planet down there. Chat with the trader. I don't know that I have anything I can really trade with him right now. But let's chat anyway. Definitely want to introduce myself, essentially. I like that they put him here because Alpha Centauri is like the star system a lot of people think about when they think about star systems other than Earth. Like, it's the closest star system, obviously. Presumably that's the first place people would go when they play this game, when they leave Earth. Ah, okay. Well, as soon as I talk to this guy, I'm gonna, come on. I'm gonna talk to this guy, save, and then raid Swag Fam, so I will probably see you over there. There we go.
I am Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnome starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnome have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended...
Get ready for very awesome aliens just like this throughout the entire game. We come in peace, representing the new alliance of free stars.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
How did you know about us before meeting us?
We gather information from 1,000 secret sources in space and time.
You're right.
For revealing even one of these sources would be so high that your species would be in debt to us for centuries.
Yeah, I gotta link the VOD nudge so you can meet Spathy Captain Fwiffo. What can you tell us about yourselves?
Our origins and purposes are frankly mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
I know personally that if I ask this question, he may get a little iffy, so I think I will skip that one. Shall we begin trading now?
Yes, let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities.
There's a lot of things about this guy that's just like,
fuel,
huh.
compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters. Technological specifications, allowing
I stopped asking a long time ago, honestly.
Ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now,
I'm not sure, actually.
what can we do for you today?
Why did your bridge turn purple?
That's a good question. With a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
Wow, okay. I have some items I would like to sell.
We appreciate your intentions, but we have nothing we wish to buy.
Okay, I would like to make some purchases.
You need credits to purchase our trade items. To earn credits, you must sell us the items we desire, which are biological data and...
Yep, he told me already. Goodbye, Trade Master.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
Yep, so the point of that was just to meet him and understand that he is a thing. He is a vendor who is out here selling stuff. But what he mentioned, the kinds of stuff he sells, is as you travel the galaxy and land on planets, you will occasionally run into alien life on like the moons and the planets that you drop your lander on. And you shoot the aliens, but you do not kill them. You basically sort of stun them, freeze them, and take them in your I was gonna say crew. That's a very bad word for that. But like, you take them along with you in your storage pods, kind of, sort of, and you can sell information about those creatures that you like run into to these guys. And he also mentioned the rainbow worlds, of which there are specifically 10 of them in the galaxy. And that's probably one of the, not the earliest things I'll do, but for the purposes of getting the really good like upgrades for your ship, for your landers and stuff like that, you really need to like get all 10 of those rainbow worlds ASAP, land at them, get their locations, and sell them to him. So that is the thing I'm going to be doing as I play. But for now, the immediate next step is to go to the next system over that has an alien race I would like to talk to. Mine some planets out there, but start talking to those aliens, basically. But that is going to happen next week, because I have some Swag Fam to watch, so. So I'm going to go ahead and Alt-Tab over here. Get the raid channel thing going. Do y'all have Swag Fam actually up at the moment? No, not SAG. Swag Fam. Yep, 6 watching. So we will go ahead and head over there and raid them. So, thank you, Bruno Nudge. Boz and Zen are gone, obviously, because they're over there. But thanks to everybody who popped in to watch. I'll be playing this again next week, because, like I was saying earlier, this game is amazing. It made up a lot of my childhood. And I'm like, I just played it on a whim. I decided to start it, and I'm really excited to play it again for the first time in like 15 years. So I'm going to continue playing this for the next couple weeks. Probably won't take me more than like, let's see, if I'm only going to play for like an hour and a half every Wednesday, then maybe 2 to 3 months to beat it. But we're going to keep going. I want you guys to meet like all the incredible alien races in this game. All the amazing, hilarious voiceover work for these alien races. This is top tier voice work and humor in this game. And I think you guys are going to like really enjoy it and love it. So I look forward to playing that. I hope you can pop in next week and watch as I meet the Pakunk is the alien race I'm going to meet next week. The PKUNK. They are basically space hippie pterodactyls. So look forward to that next week. Alright, we're going to raid Swag Fam. So thanks for coming along. Again, see you next week. And let's go watch some misadventures of Tron Bonne. In 7 seconds. Thanks again, guys. See you next week, and let's have fun watching Swag Fam.